Hi guys, basically I wanted to start my YouTube videos as Inga seems to be doing quite a few and I haven't done any yet. So what I wanted to do today was basically explain what my videos are going to be about. It's all going to be kind of fitness and working out. So I wanted to talk today about my setup in the gym. Also I wanted to give you my stats. And hopefully you can train along with me, maybe give me some advice. I can hopefully give you advice if you have any questions, and we can do this together. So I'm going to start off by showing you my equipment. First off, I've got a good set of gloves. I know some people don't like to use them, but I do. I have thin hands, so I tend to get a lot of blisters, so a good set of gloves is key. Also, I have an 8 kilo kettlebell. Some people won't say that's much, but I just use this to do some light weights before I start on the heavy ones. Obviously kettlebells are great. You can use them for curls, you can use them for tricep extensions. Also you can do squats with them, sumo squats. Obviously I'll go through all these exercises with you later on. I have a range of dumbbells. So the one I use for my arm curls is this one. I've just got a couple of 5 kilo weights on there at the minute, so it's a 10 kilo dumbbell, so I use that for my curl. I also can do extensions with that, although it's a little on the heavy side for me at the minute because I'm not very strong. I've been out of training for probably close to 4 weeks now over the Christmas. So, I really need to get back into it. The biggest dumbbell I have is this one here. So that's 20k, two 10 kilo discs. Primarily I use that for doing squats. I tend to do sumo squats a lot and also do jumping squats with these. It's just an alternative to using a bar. I do use the bar, you can see the bar behind us, but it's just like I say, it's another way of doing squats. So another thing I have is this. Basically it's 6 kilos, has hands on it. Great for core work. You can also use it to do press-ups on. If you hold the handles and do press-ups, it gives a little bit of wobble, so it brings your core in quite nicely. So that's another good one. Obviously there you can see the bench. So I've got this loaded up with 50k at the minute. It's probably around the right weight for me. So I have also this is a piece of foam insulation for piping, which I've just cut so that I can put it over the bar, and when I'm doing my squats it just acts as a little bit of padding. Yeah, I'm soft, I know, but it's how I do it. The other thing that I have is an easy bar. So here's the easy bar. I've got that loaded up with 20 kilos. So what I like to do is I like to do different exercises in a lot of different ways. So I'll start off with the kettlebell. Say if I'm doing arm curls, start off with the kettlebell, and then I'll move on to, say, a dumbbell, and then I'll move on to the easy bar. And it just, so one workout you're kind of hitting the muscle in 3 different ways. I know the kettlebell's not entirely different to the dumbbell, but obviously you can kind of rotate the dumbbell and it hits kind of the length of the muscle rather than a specific part. So you can do that in a lot of different ways. Also obviously you can do tricep extensions on this as well. I'll just give you kind of a quick demo. So bring it back and then push it all the way up. There you go, that's your tricep extension with that. So again, 3 types of tricep extension. I've already explained there's lots of different squats you can do. I'm going to be trying to do lots of different compound exercise because I've heard that's good for muscle growth, which is exactly what I want. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the gym. I am hoping to get a pull-up bar for, you know, the doorway pull-up bars that you can get. Hopefully a little bit of a wider grip so that I can do a little bit more on my back, because I do obviously struggle. I can do rows and things, weighted rows, but you know, obviously it's better if I can do pull-ups. I want to try and get into that. So that's it for the gym. Obviously you can do anything I'm doing in a proper gym, probably much better, but I prefer to do my things at home. So hopefully you can follow along with me. And now I'm going to give you my stats. So at the minute I'm around 76 kilos, which is probably the lightest I've been for a long time. I was always hovering around the 81 kilo mark, and I obviously went vegan in October, and since then I've lost a few kilos. I'm the lightest I've ever been, although a lot of that weight seems to have been fat, because I was hovering around the 17% body fat, and now I'm 13% body fat, which I've never been before. Even when I was training really hard, 6 days a week. So it just seems to be, you know, the fat seems to be falling off us at the minute. So hopefully, with that, the combination of that and starting the weight training, I can put a bit of muscle on. So I suppose the only other thing to do is show you what I look like without a top on, just so we can get an idea of where we're going and where we've been, to give us a record. So as you can see, I am a little bit toned, but I am very thin. So, you know, the idea here is that I can basically bulk up a little bit and fill myself out. I think the problem that I have is obviously I'm 6'4", so if I put any muscle on at all, it tends to go nowhere, do you know? It's very hard to see, so I tend to have to do a lot of work. But we're going to give this a go. As I say, you can do this with me, and hopefully together we can accomplish good things. I don't claim to be an absolute expert, but I have worked out, you know, for 10 years on and off. That's probably why I'm as kind of trim and have the shape that I do. So yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Number 1, workout. Get ready for it, and thanks again. See you in the next one.